Hi there guys and girls, or probably more guys and girls because I don't think too many girls watch computer videos. Today I'm having a look at my Antec 200 latest build. It's only my second build, so it's not going to be as good as all the videos out there on YouTube. But yeah, for those guys that are interested or maybe think of doing a build using the Antec 200 case, it might be useful. I chose this case because I've got pretty good reviews online. It's a bit of a funky looking case, it's not to everybody's liking. I'll show you the front bezel in a minute, which is kind of, some people think it looks a little bit ugly, but I think with the LED fans it looks kind of cool. But what we're going to do first is delve right inside, have a look inside, see what the layout's like and what we've got in the box. You notice there's no side window, you've just got one 120mm fan here, which is used for cooling your sort of motherboard, GPU, North Bridge, that sort of thing. So let's take the side case, the side panel off and go inside. One thing mine does is it sticks a little bit. I don't know if that's just because the lugs are a little bit warped from me taking it off so many times, but it's no major headache. What you'll see is we've got the bottom mounted PSU in here. Mine's a 500 watt OCZ stealth stream, kind of mid-range, fairly decent PSU. And this is powering, I've got an AMD Phenom 965, just running at stock at the moment, only recently got this. Great chip, really pleased with it, haven't really pushed it, very easy to overclock with the analog multiplier. So yeah, that's under there, under the Akasa 965 fan as well, which keeps it fairly cool. It runs about 32 degrees at idle, and the highest I've seen it is about 45, and that's with a pretty warm room. I'm still kind of in winter in here in the UK and have my heating on, but yeah, 45, that's pretty good. I've got 4GB DDR2 running at 1066 in there. They'll run pretty good. I've just jumped them up from 800 to 1066 with the new chip, and can't really notice much improvement, but the benchmarks come out a little bit better. Okay, so yeah, from what you'll see on the inside of the case is my cable management's not too great, but it's not too bad. I was kind of let down from the fact that you don't really have any holes on the inside of the case. You've got this one tiny one which you can just sign a C next to the PSU there, which is pretty useless. So I mean, you can take a Dremel to it, put some holes in, something I'm thinking about doing, but for the meantime I'm kind of happy. The main pain is the 4-pin one that goes to power the CPU here. Just runs right across the graphics card, the motherboard. You know, if I had a side panel window here, I'd definitely get an extension and reroute this because it looks pretty rubbish. Bit of cable management down the side. I'll show you in a minute. I've got a fan controller, and that adds loads of wires, so I've got all my fans running sort of down the sides of the case, keeps it a little bit neater. I've got an HD 4890 XFX graphics card there, and I know the new release of the 5000 series and the new NVIDIA 480 and 470 kind of left this one behind a little bit, but it's still a great card, runs all my games, you know, pretty much on full spec, doesn't really struggle with anything at all. I'm running a 22-inch monitor and it will run Crysis, you know, full on max settings. Have to turn off all the sort of eye candy, AA and AF, but great card, really pleased with that. Got it for about £130 a few months ago, so yeah. At the back, got a 120mm exhaust, and just up in here, I'll take you in for a closer look. You'll see up here is the 140mm exhaust through the roof of the case. They work real well together. Good fans there, both blue LEDs. Okay, let's have a look at the front of the case. I'll take you around. So I've just got to trail my cable here a little bit, using a crappy webcam. Okay, so this is the front of the case that I was talking about, and you've got this kind of big bezel here, which a lot of people don't really like, but I've got two 120mm I believe they are Enemax, polished fans. These are real cool. They've got 15 LEDs around them rather than the normal 4 that you see. And with the lights turned out, when I'm kind of gaming, it looks real sweet. Just a standard DVD burner there, nothing unusual. I've got a side Haze Master fan controller here, which is really cool. I really like it. Just nice and simple. You've got the fan readouts at the top, and then you've got the temperatures down the bottom. And basically, you've got 4 temperature probes. You can put them anywhere. That's my CPU. That's my North Bridge, which is running a little high at the moment because the side panel's off. That's the RAM, and that's my hard disk. So you see they're pretty good. Temperature for the CPU is actually a little bit higher because you can't actually put it bang on the CPU. It's actually on the side of the heatsink. But my CPU is probably running about 34 degrees at the moment. And here we've got full control of all the fans. We can throttle them right down to off, which is useful if you want you just kind of web surfing or writing an email and you want it nice and quiet. Noise doesn't really bother me with computers, so I usually have them just running all whack up full. Makes my case look pretty cool, especially at night. So yeah, 30 odd quid that cost me. Real good buy, really pleased with it. Adds a whole kind of flexibility to your case. Run 4 fans off of it. I do have 5 in total, and one's just running off a motherboard header, and that is the top 140mm fan just up there, that exhaust fan. Okay, so that's kind of the look at the Antec 200. Just a little shaky shot to finish it off there. Of the front bezel, you'll notice at the side there's nothing on the right hand side, all kind of bland. You do have a 120mm exhaust at the back here. And then you just got your usual kind of I/O plate and all the rest of it down there. Yeah, but all in all, it's a pretty good case for the money. You can't go wrong. Like I say, the looks is not to everybody's kind of taste. One thing that would be nice would if the inside would be black, and then you have the option to put a case window in, make it a little bit more funky. I have seen some guys do some pretty cool mods with these online. But all in all, for the money, you can't go wrong. Okay, thanks for tuning in. Feel free to leave any comments. Bye bye.